What's going on, Redbird Nation? Welcome back to the Time to Fly podcast. I am your host, Adam Raymer. Appreciate everybody, as always, for tuning in. Before we get into it, everybody, please hit the likes, shares, comments, subscribe. Of course, hit the bell if you're watching on YouTube. That way, you guys know, obviously, when the content is coming out. But had a day game today, game 3 of the Cardinals and Padres series. Cards sweep the Padres with a 5-2 win today. Dakota Hudson was on the hill and pitched probably his best game of the year so far. Still had a rough, it wasn't horrible. He gave up one run, but his starts are really slow. He has a slow start to a game. It seems like every first inning he has is just not. It's not that it's horrible. It's just not great. Like he's not a one. It is not 1-2-3. He said he gave up a run in the first, but after that he cruised. Guy was 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 3 Ks, threw 104 pitches tonight. But overall, really solid performance for Dakota Hudson. Takes him to 4-2 on the season now. Other side was Yu Darvish, who actually, did a pretty decent job until I think we got one in the fourth, a couple in the fifth, and a couple in the eighth. But all runs were given to him. All 5 earned runs. He pitched 7 2/3, 7 hits, a couple of walks, and 4 strikeouts. So Yu Darvish 4-3 on the season now. After that loss he took, but he's pitching pretty good. You can't count Yu Darvish out. And like I said, about this Padres team. No lack of starting pitching or relief pitching. They've got what's his Hader, I think, the closer. He's probably one of the best in the game. Starting pitchers 1 through 6 really are top notch. Really good starting pitchers. So the offense for the Padres lacking a little bit lately, and we took control of that. Goldie is still doing Goldie things. Extends that hitting streak, the on-base streak. I mean, the baseball for Paul Goldschmidt right now must look like a beach ball to him, because he's driving the ball to opposite field. He's hitting for power. He's hitting for average, getting extra base hits, driving runs in. No RBIs today for him. He was 1 for 2, walked a couple of times, but just, again, extending that streak is huge. In my opinion, Paul Goldschmidt is the NL Player of the Month for the month of May. Arenado was in April, so hopefully Goldie can bring that to his repertoire and bring home a little NL Player of the Month. Nolan Arenado did not have a great May, but guess what? Today's June 1st. Different day, different month. Nolan Arenado 3 for 4 with 3 huge RBIs. The big one, obviously, coming with the 2-run bomb in the 6th inning to give the Cards 3-1 lead. And then we added 2 more in the 8th. Just an overall good day. I think Kisner doesn't get enough credit for what he does behind the plate either. I think he the way he caught the game today was really well. The way he called the game today was really well. Bottom half of the lineup didn't produce much today, but the top half did, which was fine. Brendan Donovan also got a couple more hits, average, is up 297. Brendan Donovan just looks really comfortable in the batter's box. He's not leaning back. He's not going forward. He's just really calm, sees the ball well, takes a lot of pitches, gets deep into counts. Seems like he gets hits right when we need him to. He scores runs, good base running. He's not an outfielder obviously, but he played second today, natural position, I believe, and did well there. But the guy shows heart, will play wherever you want him to play. He'll show up and play baseball. So I love that about him. Yepes finally got him a hit and a couple of ribbies. So, look, it's great win. takes us to 29-21, 8 games over 500 now. Huge sweep to sweep the Padres, who are a really good team. They're 30-20. I think they're a couple 2-3 games out from obviously the Dodgers, who's one of the best teams in baseball. But puts us up. We got a huge series coming up with the dreaded Cubs. We got a doubleheader. We got, I think, 5 games with them. It's insane. And I pray to the Cardinals gods that we win all 5 of those. I hate losing. If there's one team, sorry anybody that's a Cubs fan that's watching, but I hate losing to the Cubs, and I think any Cardinals fan would say the same thing. But again, great sweep of the Padres. Just an overall great series for the guys. Got some good starting pitching in this, and got our normal guys to do what they do on offense. So great win. We move on to Chicago now. Appreciate everybody as usual that tunes in, supports, comments, all that stuff. Again, if you can subscribe, please hit the subscribe button for me. It's greatly appreciated. And we will see you guys tomorrow night after the Cubs game. Appreciate you all. Let's fly.